The next pattern we're going to learn out of the 7 fundamental movements is a squat pattern, okay? So with the squat, what we're going to do is we're going to just do what we call an air squat first. And we're going to be using a band from Perform Better. And what we're going to do, the band, what we'll do is we'll put it around her, above her knees, and that's going to force her to push her knees out. And that's going to help improve her form while she's doing the squat. You don't necessarily have to use a band, but if you find your knees are caving in while you're squatting, this is going to teach you to push out, which is going to use your glutes and do the exercise properly. So let's do an air squat here. So arms out straight ahead for me there. And what we're going to do, we're going to squat deep and we're going to push our knees out. Good. And let's have you push your knees out, squat deep into there. Perfect. And you want to go to about 90 degrees if you have the mobility to do it. Perfect. And again, she's maintaining a good posture with her back as she's squatting and not straining her low back at all. And let's do 2 more. Okay, let's turn and face the wall. Let's do this again and just show that pattern again. So again, as she's squatting down, she's trying to drive her knees out and she's having good form with her low back, which is going to protect her discs as she adds weight to this exercise. This is a really key fundamental exercise to develop good glute strength and to help protect the back. That's a great exercise to start off with. Again, you don't need any weight. If you do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps of this exercise, you're going to really feel that's a good exercise for you. The next squat exercise we're going to do is called the Goblet Squat. So with the Goblet Squat, we're going to pick up either a dumbbell or a kettlebell, works really great. We're going to grab it from the horns of the kettlebell. We're going to press it up against our chest, and that's going to add some weight to it, but it's also going to center it on our chest, which is going to help us get deep into the squat, but still protect our low back. So again, she's going to right up against her chest. She's going to, again, drive her knees out. You can still use the mini band if you want around your knees, and she's going to squat deep. Good. And maintain that contact with that bell the entire time. Good. And again, her back is really protected with this. She's hinging from her hips and from her knees, and she's using good form from a squat pattern. Good. And again. Okay, turn and face that way for me. Let's show it from the side view. So again, what she's going to do, kettlebell right up against her chest, and she's going to squat down, pushing her knees out. Good. And let's do it again. Good. 1 more rep. Good. And you can relax. So that's a great exercise. You can increase the weight quite a bit with this exercise, and it's a safe exercise for your low back and your disc. You don't have to worry about injuring your disc with any kind of bar on your back because the weight is in front. It's centering the mass, and so it's taking some pressure off your low back, but also teaches you to use good form and helps you get into a deep squat. The third squat exercise I recommend is a single leg rear elevated split squat. So with this, we're going to use a chair, we're going to use a bench, anything we can put our foot up to elevate our rear leg. And then what we're going to do is, this is going to be like a single leg squat. We're going to bend down, try to touch our knees to the pad, and then we're going to come back up. And then we can add weight to both hands to make it more difficult. But let's just start off, we'll show without weight. And so let's have you put your leg back here, and we're going to put that right on the chair there. Perfect. And she's going to maintain a really great posture with her back. Her low back's really nice and straight. And she's going to squat down and touch her knee to the pad and come back up. And again, this is safe for her back. It's safe for her knees. It's not going to stress any of those areas. Good. And let's squat down. Good. Again, you can see her with her arms straight, her wrists are clenched. That's going to help her maintain good stability. This is a really great exercise for runners or any athletes because you're spending 50% of your time on one leg. And so you want to start training that deficiency on one leg. And let's do a couple more. Great. And come back up. Okay, great. Now again, we can add weights to both hands to make it more challenging. You're going to need to work on this. A lot of times people are very deficient in this exercise, and then as you get stronger, you can add more and more weight to make it more challenging. This can actually replace a barbell squat completely, and it's a much safer exercise for your low back and for your discs.